So if you're watching this, you're probably stuck. And here's why. You have three layers of code running your life right now. Most people only see one, and that's why nothing changes. You're intelligent, you've consumed the contents, you understand mindset, you've tried manifestation, maybe you've even been to therapy, but you're still in the same patterns. Still overthinking, still disconnected. The problem isn't you, it's that you're only working on one layer. Most approaches give you only one piece of the puzzle. Astrology gives you cosmic patterns but no integration. Therapy gives you awareness but no spiritual context. Manifestation gives you technique but no foundation. You're trying to solve a three-layer problem with a one-layer solution. Here's what actually running your life. Three layers. Your natal architecture, the cosmic patterns you were born with, your unconscious programming, the shadows pattern you learned, and your reality design protocol, how you're creating your experience right now at this very moment. Let me break down each one of them. The first layer, the natal architecture. This is your birth chart, but not the way most people think about it. I'm not talking about prediction or compatibility reading. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about your cosmic operating system, the psychological blueprint you came in with. It shows you why certain things are easy for you and others are nearly impossible, and why you attract specific patterns in your life, why certain timings works and other timings don't. And this is your hardware basically. But here's the problem. If you only work with natal architecture, you just become aware of your patterns. Like, oh, that's my Saturn return, that's my Chiron wound. I'm pretty sure you heard about all these things. That's great. But now what? You know the pattern, but you can't break it. That's because you haven't touched layer 2. Layer 2 is your unconscious programming. This is the code you didn't choose. It was installed through childhood, traumas, culture, family systems. It's why you self-sabotage, why you repeat the same relationship patterns, why you know what to do but can't do it. This is your shadow, the parts of you that are running the show from beneath conscious awareness. This is your software, and it has bugs. Now, if you only work on unconscious programming, traditional therapy, shadow work, you get awareness, right? You understand why you're the way you are. But you're still stuck because awareness alone doesn't create new reality. You've debugged the software, but you don't know how to run the new code. And that's where layer 3 comes in. See, layer 3 is the reality design protocol. This is how consciousness actually creates your reality, not manifestation magic, call it mechanic. How your attention collapse probability, how your frequency attract matching patterns, and how you, as the observer, shape the reality you experience every day. And this is your user interface with existence. But if you only work with reality design, law of attraction, manifestation courses, you're trying to build on quicksand. You're trying to create without knowing your foundation. You're setting intention that conflict with natal architecture. You're manifesting from wounds you haven't integrated. It doesn't work because you're missing the other two layers. So here's how they work together. Your natal architecture shows you the design, the patterns you came in with. Your unconscious programming shows you the distortion, where the pattern got corrupt. And your reality design protocols show the direction, how to create consciously from the integrated foundation. When you work with all three at once, transformation isn't optional, it's inevitable. So let me give you an example. You're an overthinker. Layer 1, your natal architecture shows a Mercury dominant chart. You're built for analysis. That's not a bug, it's a feature. Layer 2, your unconscious programming show you learn thinking equals safety through childhood. You develop perfectionism as protection. Now you're paralyzed. And layer 3, it's your reality design, right? Shows your attention is stuck in mental loop. You're creating through anxiety instead of clarity. The solution isn't to stop thinking, right? It's to integrate all three layers, honor the natural design, debug the unconscious patterns, and direct the attention consciously. Most people pick one path, They go deep into astrology and become aware of their patterns but can't change them. Or they do years of therapy and understand their wounds but still feel stuck. Or they try manifestation and wonder why they keep attracting the same situation in their life. One layer gives you information, the three layers give you the transformation. This is the method: decode, design, and direct. First, you decode your natal architecture. You see the cosmic pattern clearly. Then you design through conscious programming work. You debug the shadow code. And finally, you direct with reality design protocols. You create consciously from an integrated foundation. That's the complete operating system for transformation. Here's why this matters. Like, without all these three layers, you're stuck in chaos. You have insights that don't land, awareness that doesn't integrate, techniques that don't work. You keep searching because nothing gives you the complete picture. But when you integrate all three layers, natal architecture, unconscious programming, and reality design, chaos becomes clarity, confusion becomes direction, and knowing becomes being. This is the transformation from chaos to clarity, from confusion to direction, from living in your head to living in reality, from knowing what to do to actually being the person who does it. That's what happened when you start working on one layer and start integrating all three. So, if you're ready to actually transform, not just understand more, but fundamentally change, here's what to do next. Take the pattern diagnostic. It's free. It will show you which layer you've been missing and how to solve it with a custom action plan to change your life. Links in the description. Your brilliant mind isn't the problem. It never was. The lack of structure is. Now you know how to build it. Pattern recognition framework, decision-making protocols, embodiment practice. That's the architecture that frees overthinkers. That's the decode, design, and direct method. And I'll see you in the next one.